Hi, in this video I want to have a look at the survival of the Fittest event in State of Survival. The survival of the Fittest event is a recurring event. It happens every 2 weeks and it contains different stages. The first stage, which we had yesterday, was pending construction speed-ups. It's not much to tell about it. If you want to play it, you can just save up your construction speed-ups every 2 weeks and use them during this event stage. You should make sure you have enough resources so that you can start new buildings if necessary, new building upgrades. But it's there's not much to it. It should be relatively easy if you do that to win the maximum point rewards, but to do well in the leaderboard is difficult, or I would say impossible, without spending if you're in an active young kingdom or state like I'm in. Because there are always plenty of big spenders. For the second stage, which is currently going on, that is a bit different. The stage is called Heroic Development. But it's actually not just about upgrading your heroes. You get points for other activities as well. I'm not going to look into making a spin in race place. That is in my eyes just a way to get you to spend your biocaps or even purchase and spend money on. Don't think it's good. So you get points for using elite, epic and legendary hero fragments, but you also get points for gathering. So for the hero fragments, what I did, I just saved everything up during a 2-week period. I don't know whether that is a good thing to do or not. I just want to see this week whether I can do well in the leaderboard ranking. Not so interested in the individual rewards. Ideally, I would like to end up in the top 100 at the end of the week, which I think will be very hard. But this is definitely one of the stages where you can do well. In the first stage, I didn't do well at all. Second stage, still okay. I think, here I can see my rank in the first stage, 464. Second stage so far, 37. So that is my goal, and it has some drawbacks to save up all your hero fragments because you're lacking your development. You're putting that on hold for a 2-week period for your heroes. So that has some drawbacks obviously as well, that you won't do so well in events, not as well as you could. But I've done that, and for the rest, I think not even more than half of the points so far. And the event is still going to be going on for almost 9 hours. More than half of the points I actually got via gathering, so it's not crucial, especially if you just want to get maximum amount of points. You don't have to save up those hero fragments. You can just use, you can just do gathering. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about the gathering, because that is quite relevant. So it's good to get your gathering speed as high as possible. Going to have a look at where mine is. So for food, wood, metal and gas gathering, I have a little bit over 100, and that is a combination of research and chief talent points. I'm not completely sure, probably the heroes aren't in here, the effective heroes. Heroes also have some relatively small benefit of gathering, but you should those boosts are nice, but it's also a very nice, sorry, that was 2 clicks instead of 1, but it's also a very nice way to get some extra boost, and which I think something you should always use, not just during this gathering event, is doing a mega gathering boost for 24 hours. I believe it costs like 600 or 800 biocaps, very cheap, and you increase the gathering speed for all resources with 100% for a 24-hour period. That is a huge boost and really let you accumulate resources a lot faster. So that is something you should do, you should consider. For the rest, what is important besides the gathering speed, also the March slots. Currently I have 4 March slots, which is quite nice. What you ultimately, I think you can have a maximum of 6 March slots. One is still quite far away, that's unlocked by VIP 8 and I'm at VIP 4. Another one is getting a bit closer. That is in the development category. You have this leadership projects that you should have already researched, at least some of them. Try to do that as soon as you get a chance. Use the next one. And leadership 4 is unlocked with Research Lab 23, so that is still a few levels away, but I'm currently doing a Headquarters 22 upgrade, so it's getting nearby. Of course, you should also have plenty of troops to fill those marches. That is especially useful if you're going to be offline for a while, so that your troops can keep on gathering. And of course, it would be nice if you're located near high-level resource tiles. So yeah, for the rest, to do well in the event, you should keep in mind when is it starting. So this is always the second stage of the survival of the fittest event. So make sure you should know approximately, okay, how long are my troops going to go for gathering, and then if it is 3 hours, then in 2 hours and 50 minutes before the event starts, you send out 4 marches of troops so that you can start the event by already having a full load of resources. That can really matter quite some points. In this stage, I think you can compete with the big spenders. There is not getting hero fragments is quite expensive, so also for spenders. And if you save up for 2 weeks, you do have a lot. So you're not going to rank with the top 10, but as you can see so far, I rank somewhere 30, 40. I don't know if I'm going to keep that up today, but definitely I should end up in the top 100. So that is something that anyone who doesn't spend should be able to do as well. Of course, not if too many people follow the same strategy in your state. There's a limited amount of people who can end up in the top 100, of course. Okay, this is it for the tips for this stage of the survival of the fittest. I'm going to have a look tomorrow and the days after as well. And if I have something useful to report on those stages, I'll bring it to you in a video as well. If you have any questions or any suggestions, that's always much appreciated, and thanks for watching this video.